Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 25 Days of Christmas Around the World. And today I'm really excited. We're going really far today from America. We're going to Nigeria. My guest today is Omu Olibar from Nigeria. And Omu, thanks again for doing this and being here with me. Would you like to take a few minutes to introduce yourself and your business to us?
Okay. Thank you, Angie, for having me. Thank you for visiting Nigeria. So, I'm a transformational coach. I'm a member of the John Maxwell team. I'm a coach, speaker, and trainer with the John Maxwell team. I'm also a consultant to Paul Martinelli. Paul Martinelli is the world's #1 coach at the moment, and so I coach individuals and corporates, and then I coach coaches on products to buy from Paul Martinelli. He runs the Empowered Living. So invariably, I belong to the Empowered Living team and the John Maxwell team. And I live in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria.
Legos. Oh my gosh. And I have known Omu for a few months right now, and she's truly amazing. Just before we started recording, talking about how she's everywhere all the time. So if you ever need to be connected, she is definitely the woman, connected and empowered. So thanks again. And the series is focusing on some of the different traditions that people have around Christmas. So I guess my first question to you is Christmas widely celebrated in Nigeria?
Christmas is a big deal. Actually, everywhere is already decorated. The streets are all decorated. The shops are full. Everyone is buying presents and buying all sorts. There are 3 major tribes in Nigeria, but Nigeria has several other tribes. Some actually travel back to their villages or back to their towns just because of Christmas. So it really, really is a big deal. There's a lot of eating and drinking and partying and weddings, and it's just a time for celebration.
Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. That's one of the reasons I love this is everyone's so different outside. Like just the fact of you using the word tribe, it's so foreign to me to think of that. It really is. And what I love about it though is that on the surface everything is so different and so exotic or foreign. But underneath, you mentioned all the same things that make Christmas special to me. My family, I travel to see them, all of the food, all of the partying, all of that, just a time to celebrate and be together. So tell me about the food. What are some of your favorite foods or holiday traditional things?
So because we have different tribes and different ethnic groups, they all have their different delicacies.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's one thing that is common with Nigerians, is something called Jello Fries.
Okay, and that is?
So, so Jello Fries is rice,
Okay.
but cooked in a special way. And Nigerians pride themselves with having the best Jello Fries.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to gain so much weight by doing this series because everyone talks about their foods and then I get all excited. I'm like, I'm going to have to try to find a way to make it. So if you have any recipes you want to share with me, I'm open. I would love to try it. Sounds good. And what are some of your other traditions? What are some things that you do to celebrate Christmas that might be different to Americans?
Okay, of course, Nigerians are quite religious. So there's the church bit. We would always go to church. For Christmas. I mean, irrespective of what denomination that you belong to, but we would always go to church. The Christians make it a big deal to go to church as well. So there is that religious aspect. However, I mean, okay, I live in Lagos, which is a city, and the streets are already all lit. So you have the fireworks. I've had fireworks like not in my house, but each neighbor or the other, there's one party or the other, and there's fireworks and almost every day, you know.
Wow, that's really fun.
And then in some other parts of Nigeria, you get the children playing because it's holiday season, so the children are playing. we have a lot of children who school outside Nigeria. So they all also come home for Christmas. So
Oh,
they
that's
also
fun.
have their own meetups and their own socials all organized.
Oh, well, that is so neat. And I was just thinking, like, fireworks, you're not the only one that said fireworks. And that's different for me. I wouldn't think of fireworks at Christmas, but I think of fireworks in the summer, which is interesting because that somewhat dictates our traditions, is our climate where we are. And yesterday it was snowing here and cold, so I just don't think I want to stand outside and watch fireworks, right? But your weather is obviously very different, so
Well, I mean, it's warm all year round.
right. So you can have fireworks and picnics and swimming all year round.
Yeah, of course. So in some areas, so like where I live in Lagos, you have people who are going off to the beach. You have people who are going to swim. You have the nightlife, but there's just so much activity.
That's so wonderful. And I love your energy. Everything we do together, all the meetings that we go to or webinars that we were taking, your energy is so powerful and strong. And I would just can't
Like,
imagine how great that is to celebrate
like
with you.
but Nigerians are quite energetic. Nigerians are very friendly. They're very warm, and they are very energetic.
Yeah, I see that with you, and it's the things you're talking about. Like you absolutely shine through as a perfect example of Nigerian culture. You really are. It's so beautiful. So, yeah, do you have anything else that you'd like to add or anything?
Okay, so how do you celebrate Christmas? Let me ask you.
Yeah, well, that's funny because my last day is a little teaser. The last day is actually going to be my family on for the recording. So we're going to talk about what we do. It's a little odd. But normally the Americans, we put up our Christmas tree. We traditionally wait till the day after Thanksgiving to start with our decorations, which was Friday last week. So I was forced to wait. I was very excited about Christmas this year, but then I got them out and put the tree up. And then it's the same. It's family and it's friends, mostly family though. I'm Catholic, so we do go to church. Not everyone does that in the States. Religious freedoms is all over the place. But I would say, like, I'm kind of a bad Catholic, so I don't always go, but I see a lot of people on Christmas. So, but it's a wonderful time. And I do Advent as well. I also have St. Nicholas Day because I'm Catholic. So I do a little bit different than the average American. But we do all kinds of Christmas lights, lots of decorations and displays outside. It's different this year too. Christmas caroling, there's different festivals. None of that is happening. So it's a
Yeah,
little sad. It's kind of more stay inside and watch your favorite Christmas movies, which
yeah.
mine is It's a Wonderful Life, of course. But yeah, so.
And then what? Okay, well, I'd leave that to your. I'd watch your own episodes. I'm not asking you questions.
It's really wild.
I'm
But
not
I
going to
would,
ask you questions. But I think that Nigerians are basically very boisterous
mm-hmm, that's a
and
good
very
word.
lively. We're not so we don't we don't restrict ourselves to just our family. So like in some countries, you find that people on Christmas Day just sit at home with their family. But in
Yeah.
Nigeria, you're visiting and you're going to other places, to other families, you're visiting friends, you're visiting relatives, you're not necessarily sitting in your house.
See, I think that's really cool. I would say most Americans are, as you said, sitting in your house. On Christmas Day, my son is 21, so he's older and he doesn't care about Santa Claus or any of that stuff. So for the last few years, I have a sister and three brothers, and we will go to their houses to see their kids and what they've done. And that is really fun. So I can just imagine like adding a bunch of your friends and having open
Yeah.
houses. I think that would be great, but that's not very
A lot of
traditional
people
here.
have a lot of people actually have open houses. A lot of people have open houses. So you find that you're going from one person's house to another, from one person's house to another. And I mean, my son is 21 as well. He
Oh,
he
fun.
certainly is not, he certainly doesn't want to go with me to visit my friends, except his friends are there. So for the 21-year-olds and the 23, they have their own socials organized for themselves as well. I mean, even though you would try to maybe go to church together, have breakfast together, and then at some point everybody just,
goes their own way. That's fun though. I like the idea of visiting and including more of your friends. I would say I meet with my friends always more before Christmas or after Christmas, but it's usually Christmas Day is all more stay home and be with your family. But there's benefits to both, I think. So
yeah.
yeah. Well, wonderful. I wanted to
Somehow it balances out. Somehow it balances out.
That is so fun. I love that. Thank you again for joining me. It was really fun to hear about some of those things. And I'm going to have to look up this rice recipe. That sounds really good.
I will send you the recipe.
Yay! Thanks, Omu. And I hope you have a wonderful, fabulous holiday. Oh, I forgot to say, in Nigeria, most people speak English, right? That's your official language is English.
That's our official language.
So you would just say Merry Christmas, or do you say Happy Holidays?
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Isn't that interesting too, that it's the same so far away? It's like Merry Christmas. So I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thanks.